Hello everybody. I'm going to do a special reading for Wednesday, November 25th, 2015. It is the full moon in Gemini. The sun is in Sagittarius, and the sun and full moon are always opposite signs from each other. 2 and 5 is a 7, which is a high spiritual vibration. It also represents mind and creative thoughts. And like I always get the sense of, like the great composers and Renaissance painters and artists all channeled their art divinely. So that's what that always reminds me of, channeling the divine and creating some beautiful work of art or composing some beautiful piece of music. I'm going to use the ArchAngel Power Tarot for this reading, and I'm going to use the ArchAngel Oracle cards for this reading. So this is just going to be for Wednesday, the 25th of November, 2015, full moon reading, moon in Gemini, sun in Sagittarius, and I'll pick 3 cards for the beginning, middle, and end of the day energies. So what cards want to come out? All right. So we've got the Queen of Michael. We've got the Page of Raphael. And we have the 8 of Ariel in reverse. So let's see if I can get this in a little closer. Okay. The Queen of Michael is in the regular tarot, the Queen of Swords. Brilliant, self-reliant, insightful, humorous. You know exactly what to do. The benefit of experience. A time for your career rather than relationships. And the moon is in Gemini, which is an air sign. The swords is the suit of air in tarot. The Queen of Swords is brilliant, self-reliant, insightful, and humorous, but not humorous in a warm way. She's got a quick wit, and it can really be biting. Be careful of sarcasm. The benefit of experience, a time for your career rather than relationships. Something about that doesn't seem quite right to me, because when I think of career, I think of, I do think of relationships. I think you need to have relationships in order to make money. They're not quite love relationships. And I think what this card is referring to is that the Queen of Swords is rather shrewd, brilliant, self-reliant. She doesn't really need other people. She relies on her own thoughts and ideas. She's probably really trusting of her intuition, but she is quite cut off from the emotional. Look at how blue this card is. She's kind of the ice queen. There's no real emotion there. And then we have the Page of Raphael, and it's green for the heart chakra. And the pages are a very young energy. So where the aces are the number 1 cards in the beginning, the page is more like a novice. The word novice is, so gentle, loving, dreamy, open-hearted, a new emotional situation, messages regarding relationship or social invitations, great intuitive insights. And Raphael is the healing angel that works the green and golden light. And the suit of Raphael in this deck represents cups, which represents water, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. And I feel like, you know, these two cards are in conflict, but at the same time, I think the full moon is all about letting go of things so you can start something new. And the page of Raphael, a new emotional situation, messages regarding relationships, great intuitive insights. So I think this is more or less, you've already mastered like the mind and the thinking parts. And so the two bits here that overlap are relationships. And I feel that this is saying to consider going a little bit more into the intuition, which does require you to be in the heart. And if you're a master of the mind, it is like being a novice to go into the heart. So these things seem incompatible, but like this one is flowing into this one. It's like I'm feeling like this overlap of energies where you've only gotten so far with your shrewdness and your high-mindedness, and it's asking you to be a little more gentle and have a little more warmth, but also use your mind in a different way where you are tuning more into your intuitive mind than your thinking mind. And of course, with this full moon, your intuition is going to be really heightened. And because the full moon is in Gemini, which is ruled by Mercury, there's going to be quite a lot of mind activity that's thinking mind versus intuitive mind. And the intuitive mind is directly connected to the heart. It's not connected to the brain. The thinking mind is connected to the brain. So there's a meeting of these two, and overlapping, emerging. And open-hearted, gentle, loving, dreamy, open-hearted. Not so much dreaminess, but a more open-hearted willingness to tap into your intuition is a wise idea for the full moon energy of today. The evening, later part of the day, the evening is the 8 of Ariel. Take great pride in excellent work. Practice makes perfect. Consider getting additional education or training. And Ariel is an earth angel, not an earth angel in that sense. She's the angel of like animals and the earth in that way. And she's also in this deck representing the earth suit of the Pentacles, which represents materialism, material wealth, material abundance. And 8 is 2 4s, so that's double stability. It's like an earthiness and a groundedness. And upright, it represents groundedness and earthiness in the form of material abundance through hard work. And this is the evening before Thanksgiving Day in the United States. So because this one is in reverse, I feel that whether you're at work today or you're on holiday today, that there's going to be more mental work and more soul searching work and not quite as much physical work. And once you get to the end of the day, you might have a half a day at work because you're traveling, or you might have decided to just take the afternoon off and do the grocery shopping so you can cook the Thanksgiving dinner. But it's really, your hard work, in the second half later on in the day, don't push yourself too far, too hard. There's really no need for it. We're going into a holiday tomorrow. A new emotional situation, enjoy sort of more being in your heart and feeling gratitude and getting in a more touchy-feely sort of mood, because tomorrow is Thanksgiving Day and you'll have time with your family and your friends. And this also might be a little bit of a tightening up, a lot of people don't like being with their family, and it pushes all of their buttons to be around certain family members. So again, I feel like it's cautioning you to go into this really, although inexperienced area, go into this area, even if you don't have much experience with forgiveness or being open towards your family members. Take it easy, let go of judgments and mindiness and know-it-allness and knowledge. And if you do have work to do, use all of your mental skills on your job in the morning, and then segue and relax in the afternoon and evening. And get ready to have a really nice holiday and get ready to enjoy the new moon energies. Should be quite a festive sort of energy with the moon in Gemini. They like to socialize and they like to party and, dress up and go out and be in a nightclub. And, they're very on the scene, see and be seen. So, get your work done early in the day and then take it easy. So let's see. I need to find a card that wants to come forward to show us. I have a feeling, well, that one just flew right out of the deck. I was about to say, I have a feeling that I'd like to pick a card that helps us achieve this page of Raphael energy, so that we can, if we are very much in the Queen of Swords energy, we can get a little more into our heart so we can relax and enjoy the Thanksgiving holiday. And peace flew out of the deck and landed on the floor at my feet, literally. And this is Archangel Chamuel. Peace comes from remembering that only love is real. So I will leave you with that sentiment for your full moon day of November the 25th, 2015, full moon in Gemini, the day before Thanksgiving holiday in the United States of America. God bless you all. And if you'd like to have a private reading or healing session with me, please email me at RASinkula@gmail.com. Thank you.